Hello, everybody, and welcome to the final third. And today we're going to be looking at the World Cup qualifiers. And for the first time on this channel, we've gone away from Premier League content because we feel the World Cup is fast approaching. These are the final games and the most important games for the teams that are looking to qualify for the World Cup. So we decided let's do a little bit of a different thing because obviously we're planning to expand soon. So why not start earlier rather than later? But before we get into the actual qualifiers, Al, can you roll the play from the last video, please?
Yes, the player from the last video was Ricardo Fuller. Let us know if you got that in the comments down below, and we'll do the new quiz at the end of the video. So, yeah.
Perfect, let's jump straight into it. So, we have two different types of qualifiers coming up, playoffs actually, and that is the European qualifiers, and then we've got the intercontinental qualifiers, which, as you can see, we're kind of connected to it, but we'll get onto that game further down the line. Let's go on to the first one, and it is Kosovo versus Turkey. Now, if I'm honest with you, I don't know much about Kosovo. I know a couple of players that used to play for them. I'll be honest, with all due respect to them. I don't know many players for them. But we do know a lot of Turkish players. Arda Güler, Yildiz, and these guys are going to be very, very important for Turkey. And you know what? Turkey, in the last couple of tournaments they've been in, they've actually been seen as the dark horse.
Yeah.
I think this surely is a Turkey win, right?
I think so. To be fair to Turkey, they have a great team. It's not just that. They got Çalhanoğlu. They got a couple of players from Benfica, I believe, as well. Yeah, they got a great team. Probably, obviously, a stronger team from what I know than Kosovo. So yeah, I'd give them probably the benefit of the doubt to Turkey, and I reckon they'll probably win this game. But it'll be interesting to see. I'm not sure how many times Kosovo's been in the World Cup themselves, but I'm sure it's a massive game for their country, and best of luck to them. But let's be honest, I think Turkey are probably gonna have the best shout for this game. So yeah.
Yeah, I agree as well. I mean, there's not much I can really add on because there's not much I know about both teams. But obviously, with Turkey, they've got more international players playing for big clubs like Inter Milan.
Yeah.
And even their own respective Turkish clubs are also pretty good.
Yeah.
In Europa League especially. So yeah, I think Turkey should win this. But as you see in football, a lot of results don't go the way we expect. So who knows, to be honest.
I'll tell you what, though, the Turkish players have done quite well against even Premier League clubs in the Champions League too. So, fair play to them. Let's go on to the next game, though, and it is. I'm pretty sure it's
Czech.
It's Czechia.
Czechia. They've changed it to Czechia. Well, that might be pronounced wrong. We call it Czech Republic for now because out of respect, don't want to butcher the new name.
Yeah.
And Denmark.
Yeah.
So two teams who have international players, obviously, and players that play in the Premier League and got a lot of Premier League experience.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, you probably just about edge Denmark. I feel like they have more firepower, and they have an informed Rasmus Højlund, which is kind of mad to say, but that's the case.
Yeah, talking about Czech Republic, obviously a couple of players that, one player that is still playing for West Ham, one player that did play for West Ham, who only recently left. You had Koufal, he recently left in the summer. And then you still got Souček, who's playing for Czech Republic. Souček is a massive player. I'm pretty sure he might be the captain of the Czech Republic team. He is a huge player for them. Like Carl says, to be fair, Denmark probably do have the better team. I'm not sure. I think it'll be a very good game. To be fair, I do think Czech Republic are a very good team. To be fair to them, they do have some good players. But from what I'm seeing, like in with the Czech Republic team, especially around Souček, there's a bit of like controversy, and I think it was to do with the fans and stuff, and not maybe addressing the fans after one of the games or something like that. So yeah, I'm not sure what the consensus is at the moment in the Czech Republic team, but again, I think this will be a very good game. I think it's a pretty equal game, a very going to be tough game for both teams, and an interesting one, to say the least. But I think I do agree with Carlos. Though I do think Denmark will probably edge this game because of the players that they have.
Is Eriksson still playing for Denmark?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, so I think it'll be very important for Denmark. Obviously, he brings that experience that he's had from many seasons in the Premier League, and also the fact that he's a really good creator of chances as well. And I think Rasmus Højlund will definitely feed on the chances that he'll give him. And but I do think Denmark should probably win this game. Like, I don't think Denmark. I think they'll be very disappointed if they don't get a win and make it through.
Yeah.
I think they're a very good and underrated side.
Yeah.
And they've
100%.
got a lot of players in the Premier League as well. So I do think that this is a game that they should be winning. But you
Yeah.
never know.
Yeah, no, agreed. Like you said, there's a lot of good players. You forgot also Hermansen plays for
Yeah, of course. Oh, yeah,
Denmark too. So I was going to be having
couple
mixed
of West
feelings.
Ham, playing against each other. We'll see how that goes for them.
Mixed
Who
feelings.
comes out on top?
Let's go on to the next game. The next game is Sweden versus Poland, and you have a in-form national Victor Gyökeres, who scored a hat-trick in his previous game, and a
Seasoned veteran.
in Robert Lewandowski.
Yeah.
So two strikers with, I would say, big reputations. The ones definitely showed it more than the other one. But yeah, it's probably a more equal game than some might think. So I don't know what to call
I think
it.
Sweden have been like pretty poor in the qualifiers themselves. If I'm being honest, I mean, I'm pretty sure they came bottom of their group in the qualifiers. So they've definitely been disappointing, and now they got an opportunity to rectify that. And a massive opportunity at that. And like you say, Victor Gyökeres is in form for them at the moment. And they also have Isak, but I think he's still possibly injured, so that's not ideal, I guess. But to be honest, he's been off it for a while as well.
Anthony Elanga as well. Elanga's Premier League player. He's been okay for Newcastle recently.
Yeah.
To be fair.
They got Forsberg. I believe he still plays in the Bundesliga, from what I remember. But yeah, they got a decent team, to be fair. But I honestly think Poland might genuinely be better team. If I'm being honest, because when you got a player like seasoned Lewandowski, he's such a good player, and he's brings so much experience and leadership to that team. And he's been a great player for Poland, and I just think I think they'll probably edge it. I'm just trying to think of the defense. If either teams really have anyone in their defense, I mean, I don't know if Piszczek is still around for Poland.
Quivio,
yeah,
and Bednarak.
Bednarak,
Matty Cash.
Matty Cash.
Not a bad defense.
I can't lie. Yeah, I think Poland might just get the edge in this game. I think they might win it,
Zielinski as
to be
well.
honest. Zielinski, he's a hell of a player as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Poland got a better team, to be honest.
But I think they're quite equal. I think both teams are very equal. But when you look at the form, Poland are in better form right now. So I think it'll be easier to say that Poland will win the game. But I think it will actually be a very tough game for both teams. So
yeah, wow.
And also, we did mention one player. I think Carlos was pointing at him, Ronnie Badaji as well from Barcelona.
Yeah. To be fair, he is young. He is young. So we'll see if he can handle the pressure, I guess.
He's a hell of a player, though. He's I remember when he scored against Man United in the Champions League when we lost 4-3 to them. Yeah, that wasn't pretty. That season was bloody horrible.
On a season, bro.
On our number one season, but we've thank God moved on from him. But we're not talking about Man United. We are talking about international teams. Let's go on to Bosnia and Italy. They're playing each other in the playoffs. Bosnia knocked out Wales, which was, I would say, an upset because they went to Wales and did a good job.
Yeah,
they were quite solid. I thought Wales probably could have done. They probably should have won.
They should have done better.
They should have won.
Johnson sold that game. Sorry,
do you know what I mean?
Was awful. Both before the penalties and during the penalties.
But
when
the manager says you're practicing penalties and you sky a penalty, when you're probably
if I was Darlow
player right now.
If I was Darlow or Dan James, I'd never speak to Brendan Johnson again after that disgrace. Bro, Darlow sets it up for an easy penalty shout for them.
Yeah.
Just for Brendan Johnson and Nico Williams just to sky their pens. Nico Williams in the sky's pen, but still just an awful pen.
I think also the last chance that they had as well, the cross into Brendan Johnson.
Again,
he just fluffs it completely.
Yeah, but that's obviously we're talking about Bosnia, so we gotta say fair play to them. And obviously Mr. Edin Dzeko being clutch. I did score that goal in that game. But let's talk about Italy as well. I mean, obviously Italy. They're probably the favourites out of the whole playoff to be in the World Cup.
You know what? The thing is with Italy, they've obviously bottled it the last 3 times now for the World Cup. So, they've got a bit of a history of bottling these chances. So, I wouldn't be surprised if they did it again. But it's just so baffling to me, considering it's not like they have an awful team, like every time they've had the chance. Their team is always one of the better teams, I'd say, in the world. Yeah, they just can't seem to put it together or get maybe a coach that can, get them playing well. I don't know what it is specifically, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's weird with Italy because they won the Euros and then they didn't qualify for the World Cup. It just makes no sense to me personally, but it is what it is, I guess. But yeah, but going just quickly back on Dzeko because I just wanted to make, not really, it's not even a hot take or anything, but he is the most underrated striker. Not, I think in football history, to be honest.
Football history is
think-
crazy because
Maybe our generation. Okay, I'll give you
Well,
that.
like I just don't
But
think
not
he's
in,
ever.
not in history.
So who's
Yeah.
the most underrated you reckon though?
Well, I'm not gonna think of it off history, bro. I didn't watch it.
it's,
I don't know.
it's a bit. It's a bit.
If
of
our
a difficult
generation is
question.
fair,
I honestly think he is. To be honest.
Yeah, that's a big claim. You can't just say that. I'd
Why
say
can't I say that?
because you
I
haven't
can say
watched
that. I
60
said
years
that.
ago.
Nah, I said it. I think it's true. And
In our
I'm sticking
generation,
to it.
I agree with you. He's been very, very good.
Yeah, I think it's
For all
underrated
the clubs
generation, yeah.
of all he's been in, he's been very, very good. But to say he's the most underrated striker in all of history is.
I'm sticking to that. I could go less, but I'm sticking to it.
I mean,
I'd
I
put one above him. I say Edison Cavani's more underrated than him.
Yeah.
I say he's more underrated.
I think he gets more credit.
even Ole Gunnar
than-
Solskjaer.
I think those lot actually have been given credit. I think people forget about Dzeko. I think they even forget he exists sometimes.
It's not really true, though.
I mean, he's still playing now.
I do.
So.
I mean, when he retires, I'm sure he'll have a very big legacy for the club, especially Rome. Rome absolutely loved that guy. He was unbelievable there.
Yeah.
But
Anyway.
what do we actually think will happen in this game? Do we actually think Italy, as the favourites, will go through,
They should.
or will Bosnia do another upset?
I think Italy should. I mean, the squad isn't great. Like I looked at the squad now. Defensively, they're good. Goalkeeper obviously very good, Donnarumma. I think striker is what will let them down. So if they don't
Yeah.
score goals this game, like obviously the strikers will fluff their chances, whatever, which is very high possibility because Moise Keane, he's not. I think he's been good this season. I think he's been alright, but he's like on and off player. He's not a very consistent player.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to expect from him. So it just depends on the strikers. If they have a good game, then they could definitely go through.
I think his first season of Fiorentina was good. I'm not sure how it's going now. I think they're
Oh yeah.
not doing so well in Italy, in the league. So pretty sure they're close to relegation.
Yeah, but Italy's fallen off like crazy, man. Like Italy's from the early
Italian
2000s,
leagues, yeah.
all the
Italian
way up
league
to.
itself is just not very. No offense, but yeah.
No, I think the Italian league is still pretty good. I mean, Inter Milan got into the finals.
No, but like
season. Obviously they got thrashed.
No, I get what you mean, but like in terms of they've fallen off. Yeah, I agree.
Oh, of course, 100%.
I think what it is, is the fact that look at the Italian players that have left the Italian league and how they prove themselves in the likes of Donnarumma, Tonali. I mean, I think Chiesa got called up again, but he's not playing it. Do you know what? If he's able to have an impact on Italy the same way he did in the Euros, they've got a hell of a player on their hands. But
He's played well for Liverpool, like when he's been played, but it's just because Salah's on the pitch.
Yeah,
It's in his position. That's the problem.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's it. Unfortunately, sometimes that's how the cookie crumbles. Let's go on to the intercontinental playoffs. These ones obviously are from different continents. Just fighting it out for the last spot. Obviously, excluding Europe. The first one is Dominican Republic of Congo and Jamaica. You know what? Actually, a very good game when you look at it. There's a lot of good players for both teams.
Yeah.
Who is the favorite?
I Congo.
No, I think it is Congo though. I think
Congo
they're a great team to be fair. I think they did pretty well in the AFCON. They got good players. They got Wan-Bissaka as well included, another West Ham player.
Who have Twanzebe as well?
He's injured at the moment.
Is he injured?
Yes.
What do they have? Let's see. Let's have a look.
So Wan-Bissaka.
Zaha, is he still playing?
I mean, it says Twanzebe there, but like you say,
Zaha plays for Ivory Coast.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Siddiqui.
I know
I'm
Siddiqui.
tripping.
Oh no, it's
I'm
Siddiqui.
tripping.
That's good.
I thought he changed. What about Bakambu, isn't it?
Wissa.
Yeah,
I forget Wissa.
Bakambu as well.
Yeah.
Look, I think they
It's
do.
not
bad.
They
I'm
have a
tripping
good
with,
team in the AFCON. They played well. I think they got pretty far. I can't remember exactly. So
Jamaica. I'm trying to think about Jamaica's team.
Jamaica got Leon Bailey.
Bailey. Yeah, that's the only one else.
Raheem Sterling.
No.
Isn't he?
Oh, he switched.
No,
Didn't he?
no.
I swear-
He's played too much for England, so he can't convert.
I
Is
thought he
it?
switched the license
No.
or some shit.
No, he can't do that.
I think it was.
Am I tripping?
I think he was trying
It's
to.
It's not
but
possible.
I'm sure there's a few players that we know from here.
Jamal Lowe, he's played for Swansea.
Just
Damari Gray,
Damari
Forget
Gray,
what I
to be
said
fair.
about Raheem Sterling.
Bobby Decoba Reed. He was quite good for Fulham at one point.
Oh yeah.
Who else we got? We got Ethan Pinnock. He's a very solid centre back for Brentford.
That's really it, to be honest. I can't really see any names that
not
I'm familiar with.
really many big names in there, but I don't know.
Let me see.
Yeah, no, they got a good team, but I just think I don't know, like
Congo
Congo are
probably
playing
better.
a bit better at the moment. That's
Probably,
just
yeah.
it. Maybe it's the manager.
Yeah.
But yeah, they are playing a bit better. So
But also, if Twanzebe is not available, that'll be a big loss for them. I think he's a good player when he's on his day.
Yeah.
Because I remember when he has some games like in PSG.
Oh
United at PSG, he locked down Mbappe and
That
Neymar.
game sold dreams.
Yeah.
It sold me dreams.
Him-
I thought
Ironically, him and
one.
Wan-Bissaka are playing the same team. So
Yeah, true.
yeah, both that game and this game, they'll be in the same team. So,
But you know what? That game from both players, that game literally sold me dreams. Because you don't go and lock up Mbappe and Neymar
yeah.
in one game and just be crap. No, but the thing is, Tuan Sibi just had really bad injury issues and obviously still has them because he's getting injured now.
Yeah.
Wan-Bissaka's still.
Wan-Bissaka's a great 1v1 defender, and to be fair, even at West Ham, he's started to flourish in the attacking side of the game too.
Attacking has been good.
But obviously, he just isn't the level that a club like Man United need. But again, we're not talking about Man United, we're talking about Congo. And I'm sure I think Wan-Bissaka will be a massive player in this game because if he can go up and down, I'm not sure which side Leon Bailey. I'm pretty sure he plays on the right hand side, so he won't be on Wan-Bissaka's side anyway. But I think the quality of player for Congo will be a massive difference in this game. So we're giving it to Congo, are we?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool. And the last game that we have a special connection to, and to be honest, I'll be honest, most people probably don't care about this game at all. Two countries that really and truly, other than people from the countries, they probably won't care about.
Yeah.
And unless, to be honest, there's a thing with these type of games. Arabs support other Arab countries. It's really weird because, like in Europe, that's unheard of. It's always against each other. But Arabs, they love to see other Arab countries do well. But it is Iraq versus Bolivia, or should I say Iraq because I'm Iraq. We're all Iraqi.
Yes.
Massive game for us. This is the first video we've done where we all support the same team.
Yes.
And I'm not pretty much it is. But it's a 4 a.m. game, which kind of breaks my heart. But we will be staying up for that.
We will be there.
If it was any maybe earlier, like
even 1 a.m. that would be fine, to be honest.
Yeah, 1 a.m.
But anything for Iraq to get into the World Cup.
Now, Iraq have been through a lot to get to this tournament. Bolivia, I don't think they live that far from Mexico. They are South America.
Yeah, they are.
So they don't live that far from Mexico, which is probably quite simple for them to get there. But Iraq had to go through a 16-hour drive.
Yeah, I've seen
to Jordan and
How
then take multiple flights. It was 2-3 days, I believe. But the thing that really makes me proud is the amount of Iraqis that have actually gone to Mexico. It makes me proud because we are home and away kind of fans. And the thing is, Iraq fans are just so
passionate,
very passionate.
Yeah,
because obviously we've had.
If only the team equaled the passion that we had, but
they have the opportunity to tomorrow.
They have an opportunity to make their country proud.
Of course.
Okay.
Do you know what it is? I saw something as well. Iraq have literally taken the longest route to potentially making it to the World Cup. They played the most qualifiers out of any team in the world.
We've done that to ourselves because that Saudi game we should have won. If we'd won that game against Saudi Arabia,
there were multiple games that we could have won that would have qualified us.
But I said that was our biggest chance to go through, and we didn't take it, which is unfortunate.
Well, we have another chance now.
Yeah.
We haven't been in the World Cup since 1986. So yeah, probably the biggest game in recent history for Iraq.
Maybe in all of history.
Yeah, to be fair, but they got to just take that opportunity by the balls and just win it.
Yeah.
So inshallah.
Well, to be honest, let's mention Bolivia a little bit.
Yes.
The main thing I know about Bolivia is that they have that stadium that is really high up in the sky. Which obviously that won't affect it because we're playing in Mexico.
We're playing in the neutral venue.
So it is a neutral venue. You're right. Let's look at their team because I don't really know many of their players.
I don't think I know a single one of their players.
I'm pretty sure they all. Some of them play in MLS. Some of them play in. One of them plays in Santos.
No. Yeah.
I'll be honest. I don't recognize a lot of them.
No,
that might come to bite us on the bum. We probably will know their name by the end of the game.
The goal scorers.
It's a massive game for both countries, and whoever comes out on top, it'll be massive for them. I'm not sure how many times Bolivia.
Wait, I want to see one thing. Who's the goalkeepers?
Jalal's injured.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a big loss.
Jalal's a big. Obviously, let's just give you a little bit of context because you might not know
Yeah.
who this is. Jalal Hassan is Iraq's captain and goalkeeper.
And best player.
And probably their best player.
Can't lie.
And he's been very, very good, very big servant for the country. Helped us, do well in the Asian Cup when we beat Japan. And, I know we made it to the round of 16, which isn't very good, but still, we that was a good run from us. We did very well in the group stage. And even in the Gulf Cup, he's very good at penalties. That's the thing. With Jalal
Hassan's the
he
goal.
knows what it is.
I think
he's a very good shot stopper in general. I think his main weakness is distribution, but he's an old school goalie.
Yeah, he's
meant to stop
definitely an old
shots.
school goalie. I would say Ahmed Basel is more of a distributor goalie.
Yeah.
But even then, I don't think he's that bad. Hopefully he has a great game.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But John Hassan's my favorite place on my heart as well, and I just it's a big it's a big loss.
I want to talk about one player in particular, and that is how do you say his name? Is it gone? His name's gone. One sec.
Go back.
Akram Hashim. He is one of the most talented players in the Iraq national team.
The centre back.
The centre back.
One with long hair.
He is. Do you know who he reminds me of? He reminds
Watch
me
out
of
for them guys.
Iraqi Lissandro Martinez. He does.
I
'cause
swear he's like very tall though, isn't he?
No, he's about some eyes.
Who am I thinking of? I might be thinking of someone else.
That's Ruben Salak.
Ah.
Another centre back as well.
He's decent as well.
Good.
He's not bad.
But what I'll say with Hashim, he's a very good on the ball control centre back. He's played very big games.
He's very physical as
He
well.
was very important in that UAE game because he was solid.
Yeah.
He was up and down. Very, very good. Doski plays for in the Czech league, which is again, it's better than
He's
a lot
decent.
of the players.
He's decent.
I mean, obviously, probably the main player in the team is Zidane Iqbal. He obviously used to play for Manchester. He used to play for Manchester United. Didn't really make a Premier League appearance. He made a Champions League appearance. Didn't have game time. Ten Hag didn't trust him.
He just got injured as well, like not too long
He
ago.
got injured.
He's come back from injury now.
He's coming back from injury. That's true.
Yeah.
But you know what it is? Do you remember that? I remember the one game in pre-season we played against Liverpool,
Yeah.
and he dominated the midfield against Fabinho. And who was it? Henderson at the time. He dominated that midfield and really impressed me. And I thought, there's a future with this kid. I would have loved it because it would have been both my teams coming into one. But it wasn't meant to be.
He looked really good. I don't know. It's just injuries happened, and I think Ten Hag also robbed him from a few chances. I think he said in one interview that he was meant to play or start against one team in the Premier League.
Apparently, there's a Iraqi player that plays for Brighton.
Is it?
I've
I've heard of this player, actually.
Is it Brighton's under 21? Is it?
Yeah, he's 25.
What's his name?
I don't know who this is. You guys discussed.
Oh, I've
think
seen that name before.
I think. Well, who is it? Peter.
Let me search him up.
Yeah.
You guys discussed the attack.
So I want to talk
Wait,
about.
what's his name?
One second. Don't worry about the name. We'll talk about it now. But
Anyway, look, it's a massive game for Iraq. It's probably the biggest game in recent history, like I said, and it's not going to be easy for them considering the conditions they've gone through to get to this game. So it will be difficult, but I'm sure they'll feel the love behind them from the fans, and like we're all behind them. We wish them all the best, and we hope that they win this game, and it'll be massive. But
There's a few good players as well.
there are a few good players in the
Ali Jassim as well, very
Ali
good player.
Jassim,
and Ayman Hassien, the
Yeah.
clutch player for us. He's been so good for us over the last couple of years. Before that, he was like hit and miss, but now he's so dangerous. And you know what it is? We put a lot of crosses into the box, and he is one of the most dangerous aerial strikers in world football, I would say. So, hopefully for our sake, he can perform and get a couple goals in that game.
Yusuf Amin is decent as well.
Yeah.
He's a really good player. Ali Hamadi used to play for Ipswich, and now he's at Luton.
Yeah.
First Iraqi to play in the Premier
We've got
League.
some good players, man. We've got some good players, and like I said, it's going to be a massive game. But we wish them the best, and that's
of course.
all we can do.
We'll stand by them. If stand by the
Really stand
players,
by
I know there's some things that's happened. Like for example, the team's
Country's
not.
gone through a lot, so and even the team's gone through a lot. And
Yeah, the team's gone through a lot. There's some results that the fans are not proud of. Like obviously, when we drew against Saudi, we didn't really show up. We didn't score a goal either. So obviously, the fans are very disappointed. Since
that's the thing with Iraq.
But you got to stand by the players because now is our chance to get through. And if you don't get through, it's because of us. We put the players down, and we've said, okay, the players are not good enough to make it to the World Cup. So we need to stand by them.
Well, when I was saying, the conditions they went through, because for example, the manager was in Dubai, so he didn't even get time to really a lot of time to work with them and stuff. So it's going to be they've been going through a lot.
Yeah,
in terms of
because
getting to this
of
game.
geopolitical.
You know what I mean?
issues
So
happening at the time,
exactly. So
Yeah.
they've gone through a lot to just get to the game itself. So it'll obviously be very difficult on them. But yeah, we are with them, and we wish them the best. So
yeah.
100%. I don't know much more we can mention. But
Other than the score, maybe like what would you guys predict?
honestly, I think it's going to go to penalties.
I don't even want to predict.
Neither do I. I think it will go to. I think it will be a very close game.
I think it'll go two ways. Either penalties, as you said, or just 1-0 haram ball. Like we score one goal at the start of the game and we'll just completely defend the rest of the game. Because
or I would say I don't see us smashing Bolivia. That's not going to be on the cards. I would say.
I think there's a chance if we are confident.
I do not think so.
But I
think
because of the issues of traveling and all that stuff, jet lag.
I was literally about to say that.
You say jet lag. We've been there for like nearly a week. We haven't had a game. The thing is with them, they've got confidence. They've just come off the back of winning that previous game. That will give them confidence, and they're coming into the game maybe as favourites, I would say.
Yeah, no. But my point was that I know they've been there for a week. Maybe the first few days, whatever, they're a bit, off it.
But also, what I'm trying to say is with Bolivia, they've had that game where they beat Suriname as well.
Yeah.
When they made that comeback.
They're not rusty, yeah.
They're not rusty. They've got that excitement.
Also, Bolivia, as a country, very high altitude mountains.
Yeah.
The stadium itself is very high altitude. I know, like some games, like for example, Argentina, Messi was pulled out because of the high altitude problems. So
for an oxygen mask.
yeah, they are very resilient players. The stamina is off the charts. So I think if Iraq gets very weak and tired, Bolivia will capitalize on that straight away. So yeah,
I think we have a good couple of players that have the good stuff too. But let's see if they can match.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all we can say. But yeah, that's the World Cup qualifiers. Let us know who you think will qualify. Obviously, when this video is being released, there won't be much time for you guys to really answer that. But if your team's in there, we wish you the best of luck. And a lot of World Cup content hopefully going to come out during the World Cup. Let's see what we can do for that. Can we do live streams? Let's see what you guys think. Let us know in the comments below. But before we end the video, Al, can you please reveal the player from the last one?
Sorry, the quiz. Yeah, no worries.
Oh, sorry, quiz. Sorry, my bad.
Okay, first fact is he began his career at Dynamo Zagreb, but made a controversial move to their biggest rivals early on. The second fact is his transfer to Hajduk Split caused backlash due to his father's strong connection with his previous club. The third fact is he joined Portsmouth under manager Harry Redknapp and later followed him to another Premier League club. The fourth fact is he moved to Tottenham Hotspur, where he became known for his technical ability and powerful long-range shooting. And fifth and the final fact, this Croatian midfielder was easily recognisable for his long hair and composed style on the ball. So let us know if you know who that is in the comments down below, and we'll reveal them at the start of the next video.
Thank you very much, I appreciate that. Thank you guys for coming in. Please leave a like, subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you get notified when we upload videos, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care, guys.
Take care.